Hey everybody, this is Grace. In this video I'm going to talk about, pardon, I'm turning the light on here, talk about people who are gossips, basically when it comes down to it, who are gossips, and how that's taken like a twist over the years, you know, what really they would gossip about and all that, okay? Now, I'm not saying that it's just now started or anything like that. It's been going on, but it just seems to be getting worse because of like social media. And this kind of behavior has grown into something that can really be seen as something very bad. It's always been bad. Gossip can ruin lives, can cause all kinds of problems for all kinds of people. And the people doing it, they don't care. They have the attitude that they really don't care. That is, you know, whatever crazy crap that comes in their mind of what's going on with this stuff, I'm not going to call it conspiracy theory, but it is conspiratorial. Okay, it's something that they create some kind of scene in their own head of what's really going on, and they apply that as if it's true. Okay, and it could be bizarre stuff. So, and I've recently had this kind of thing happen to me in my personal life. And it was a big reminder of some people you just avoid as much as you possibly can. Sometimes you can't avoid people. Some things go, through the grapevine. You heard it through the grapevine kind of thing. I remember actually how we used to do the grapevine when I was a kid. And I'm talking over the phone. That's what they called it, the grapevine. It was you call your own phone number and it would be busy, but in the background you would hear people talking. It wasn't a party. Didn't they call them party lines? Where more than one household had the same phone number and all that. No, it wasn't anything like that. I'm not that old, but I think those existed back then. Maybe they still do. I don't know. But you called your own phone number and you would hear people talking. It was, you'd hear whatever they're talking about, and but that kind of thing. People, like I said, people are making up stories that can be so bizarre of what so-and-so is doing, why so-and-so is doing this. It's nothing new. I know, I'm well aware, nothing new, but it's worsening. So, and really, some of it is, have you ever had a situation in your life, and it's not one that you would think that somebody would take up and want to benefit somehow from it, and benefit by gossiping. Okay. Coming up with something that is so bizarre, or that they get it so they can talk and not even really come up with something bizarre, but then they can just add to their own story that they've had for a long while, or come up with something just really it's all that person's fault, and anything. And they pick a really bad time, really, really bad time. And then as soon as they got all that they wanted, instead of you thinking that they'll be there to, be supportive towards you, they're being supportive towards you because of the situation you're in. No, what they're wanting is that gossip. Some might want to they're still trying to find ways they can get benefit off of it financially. There might be some that are trying to find ways they can just have more. Is the word gris, G-R-I-S? Anyway, or gristle, I don't know. They have more for their little, at work or something. They could talk about people and, oh, well, I heard this and I heard that, and oh, you wouldn't believe what's going on, this kind of thing. And then the other one, or the other ones, I shouldn't say one, that type, they want to show that time when they've heard something from somebody, so they're going to call and they're going to be real aggressive and say, why did you do that? You didn't do crap. It was more of that gossip that goes around, that somebody's spinning stories that did not exist. You have no idea because you didn't do it. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes. And they pick that time. And they call it because they want to be, infantilize you, something that they've always done, treat you like a child, that you need to be scolded by them. And others might take advantage of the situation, or situations, it could be plural, to try to find sympathy for themselves and to be able to find another person that they can call to get that sympathy for themselves. You know, they try to twist the story, you know, around you. You say something about your situation, they're going to twist it around to where it's about theirs. See? Now, that's one thing when it's just about, I mean, and that isn't even a just. It is about something, a bad situation, and they're using that for that reason, for whatever their own personal reasons are. And it's all about them, what they want, and never hear from them again. Until the next time, you know, they get a little whiff of something going on so they can get some more for whatever, to try to get money, to try to do this, to try to do that. And you have to think about how pathetic this type is. Very pathetic. That their whole lives, are about these kinds of things, all about them, in that kind of way. Where they don't care about another human being. They don't care at all. It's about what they want. And, I mean, I can, like I say, can expand this to what we see on the internet. I don't think the internet was meant for that purpose. For people to just use it as a way they can do more gossiping. You have to wonder, how pathetic is their lives to need for that need, really. Okay, I didn't get finished with that night, but yeah, I listened to a little bit of it. I was talking about gossips, and it got dark that night. It was funny because it was like sometime around 7 p.m. and it had gotten dark. It was dark, I think, when I came out. And it just got so spooky, and it just shouldn't have. I got a creepy feeling, so I went in. You know, those happen. But anyway, I think I was talking about, you know, how people who gossip they can, you know, like goes through the grapevine kind of thing, and it really can turn out really bad. Some people are just, they might, like, you have no contact and you have something happens and there's contact, and they're just taking anything they can to use to twist it and make gossip and talk bad about you, and, you know, something more for them to benefit off of it somehow. You know, even if it's them getting attention by putting you down behind the scenes, you wouldn't know, because whatever they're talking about, you have no idea. They created it in their minds. It's not real. It's just what they create out of it. And, you know, they can say, well, I spoke to her and this is when she said that. You know, and yeah, some of these people are just really that bad. But anyway, I don't know. I don't want to go through all of it again. And so I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. But I just wanted to say that before I close it. Talk to y'all in another video.